Praise God. I want to testify, I could say I've already testified about our exams. So I really want to thank God because it wasn't really easy. Although all of us, out of all the English groups, we knew that she was really amazing and we knew that she was going to pass. So we were scared of ourselves, not about her could say, but to God be the glory that all of us, we passed, because the way we planned it, we thought that all of us were going to sit together, because we sat like that the first croc. So we thought the same, but getting to the hall, they just spread us like as if it was really interesting. I was the last person sitting at the last row. So we wanted to talk, like ask questions, but they kept me. I was the last person sitting. I just looked at the ceiling and I said, God, I say you're in control today. That was what I just said, God. And but one interesting thing was like, I asked God for something. I said, God, please just remove tension from me. Because I know if God would just remove it from me, I will be able to answer the questions. So God just removed it, and I was just writing my exam peacefully. Although they took, there was like power shortage, like the light went off and students started running, asking questions and all the things. But really, I really thank God, because during the process, like the result was supposed to come out like within 7 days, but it came like on the 11th day, and people were already protesting that they should cancel the exam. And I told God, I prayed before this exam, and after the exam I thanked you that I've already passed, and I believe that I have passed. I really want to thank God because I passed with 81.7%. And also on Thursday we wrote the state exams. It was like something unbelievable. We wrote our surgery exam, therapy exam, hygiene and ecology, epidemiology, like every single thing one day. But I really thank God because both of us, we came through. It was really amazing, the result, and I want to give God the praise.
Наш брат Виктор благодарит за то, что они всей группой сдали экзамен благоговорящий. Никто не переживал за Акуца, потому что все знали, что она великолепна в обучении, но они все переживали за себя. И в итоге Виктор сдал экзамен на 81,7 баллов из 100. Поэтому слава Богу. И было много всего, что во время экзамена, но слава Богу, Бог убрал всякие переживания, и Виктор сдал экзамен хорошо, потому что они очень боялись за эти экзамены. И в четверг они также сдавали экзамен, вообще там по всему, там 10 предметов в один день, поэтому слава Богу.
Praise the Lord. I just want to say something briefly about this young man. You know, there was a time Victor wanted to just forget about everything about his education and leave Ukraine. But the church was around him. Everyone encouraged him. There was a time he wanted to go to South Korea, and that he was tired. And my husband said, no, finish up. There was a time he said a relation of his in US said he should come over. And my husband said, no, you have started. Don't leave it halfway. Why not finish up and do whatever you want to do? I just want to thank God because today, this young man had gone through so much, but today, he's a doctor. To the glory of God Almighty. I remember his last birthday when he said he was sad, he was discouraged, and the church encouraged him. But today the devil is hiding in shame. Praise the Lord.
Сегодня дьявол посрамлен, потому что вот стоит молодой человек, который стал врачом. Дьявол пытался много раз его свести с пути его обучения, потому что он хотел улетать Южную Корею, он хотел улетать в Америку, но церковь всегда была рядом и всегда поддерживала и говорила, что нужно закончить обучение. И сегодня вы видели перед собой врача, который прошел через очень много всего, но он закончил обучение, он довел все до конца, и сегодня он врач. Слава Богу.
Yeah, I also wanted to comment about Victor, because he went through a lot. You know, he had to work, he worked a lot. Still, what was coming from his job wasn't enough to pay his school fees. He was at the edge many times. The school was always strengthening him. A year to the end, medical institute, they were threatening, expelling him from the church because of lack of fund. I mean, it was almost, he was working. It was always, asking people for help for school fees. And I'm sure a lot of people in this church will testify that they contributed something towards this education. So, in passing the exam is a great miracle, because it was under a lot of pressure, tension. A lot of people helped him to get to the end. So God has really glorified him, and God has really glorified us in this church.
Это великое чудо, что Виктор закончил обучение, что Виктор дошел до конца, потому что многие из вас сеяли, потому что вы знаете, что Виктор очень много работал, очень много учился, но того, что он зарабатывал, не хватало для того, чтобы он закончил обучение. Поэтому то, что сегодня он дошел до конца, это великое чудо, благо, и Бог прославится через это.
And another thing you should notice about Victor is passing through that valley of the shadow of death, he was always serving in the church. He has not just one ministry. You see him singing in the praise and worship. He's in the children ministry, translation ministry sometimes. He has every reason even to stop coming to church. He could have said, oh, why I don't have enough money. Other students are being totally sponsored by their parents. Nobody is sending money. He has every reason to be annoyed at God. He has every reason to be annoyed at the church. But thank God for fathers around him. Thank God for people who are his fathers, who are his mothers, encouraging him. And it's just a great miracle. So don't let Satan deceive you. Serve God. Don't let any problem, any trouble keep you away from serving God, because the end is clear and God will glorify you just as he has glorified Victor. I even thought he scored 70. It was on Friday. I saw Pastor Obi. I said, tell me the result. Did they pass? So I even thought he got 70. I said, anything, let him pass. But thank God he got 80.